You wouldn't believe it, but for all these years, we have been building the wonders of the ancient world without an architect. Hey everyone, it's Kylie at Games Unlimited. This week my pick is Seven Wonders Architects. This is a new family-oriented version of Seven Wonders, although I have to say it doesn't play anything like Seven Wonders. It is its own unique game, and the centerpiece of it are the actual building of the Seven Wonders that you do here. So the Seven Wonders are not represented by just a card. They are an actual set of tiles, 5 tiles for each wonder, that start off with the scaffolding side up, and through the course of the game you're going to build that wonder in stages. You're going to get the foundation made, flip that tile over and get to see the cool art for that. Then depending on the wonder, maybe the columns come in next, or the start of the lighthouse, the Colossus of Rhodes. You're going to turn over the legs and the arms. It's a very visually appealing game. It looks really cool on the table as you've completed your wonders. And that's actually the point of the game. The game will end as soon as someone has completed all 5 pieces of their wonder. They may not necessarily win, because then you're going to tally up points. So how it works is, instead of the traditional draft that Seven Wonders has used, whether it's a draft from your hand in the original game, or drafting from a common set of cards in the middle as in Seven Wonders Duel, in this one, each wonder, each civilization has its own deck of cards, and you're going to place that between you and the player on your left. So now you're going to have your deck of cards to your left, but you're also going to have one of your opponent's deck of cards to your right, and these are actually shuffled and placed face up. Then you get to choose one of those 2 cards, so you'll get to see 2 options of what you can take. Maybe it's a resource, maybe it's a military card, a science card, or if you don't like either of them, you can take a card off the top of a common deck of cards, but you don't know what that is. It's blind. So you'll take a card, and to build your wonder, you just need to collect resources. Traditional resources like brick and wood and glass, but it doesn't matter what resources you take. To build your wonder, you're either going to need a pair of the same resource or 2 different ones. As you get closer to completing your wonder, you're going to need more. So maybe you'll need 3 of a kind, or 3 different ones, or 4 different ones. And you actually discard the resources that you've collected in order to build it. So you'll build the next stage of your wonder. You might pick up military cards at certain points in the game when people have collected enough horns for military cards. That will trigger a conflict. It just means if you have more military than the player on your left or right, you're going to get some bonus points. You don't actually take points away from the other player. It's a very sort of do your own thing kind of game. A few other ways to get points through science, some special bonus cards. All of it very easy to understand. The original Seven Wonders, the age rating on that is 10 and up. This is 8 and up. I played it last night with my 7-year-old. We had no problems with it. I think this is a good sort of a separate way to think about playing Seven Wonders, a separate way to approach the theme of the Seven Wonders of the ancient world. Super fast game, 20 to 30 minutes, goes up to 7 players just like the original. Brand new Seven Wonders Architects. I think you should check it out. I really liked it. That's why it's one of my picks of the week. Come pick up a copy, take it home, and unbox some fun.